Hello, my name is Rita Reisor and I'm with the Utah U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service Field Office, and today I'm going to be providing some updates on our regulatory processes, and we have several other partners that we work with who will be presenting on some of our other conservation activities. First, I will talk about some of our listing updates. So over the past year in 2023, we published a 5-year review for Ute ladies tresses that recommended a status change for the species, though a status change has not yet occurred. We published a silver spot butterfly listing decision to list the species as threatened, and I'm including that even though it's not a plant, it is a pollinator, which are often lumped together. And we also decided that for the Joshua tree, a species that there was not enough information to support the listing of those two species. Upcoming in 2024, we expect a status review for monarch butterfly to be published. And next, post-delisting monitoring is still ongoing for Deseret milkvetch. We require a minimum of at least 5 years of monitoring to be completed after the delisting of any species, and 2023 was the 5th year of monitoring. We have that data now and are looking to analyze that data and use that to support a decision on whether or not to recommend continued post-delisting monitoring for the species, and that decision will be made in 2024. Next, we have some species status assessments, also known as SSAs, and in 2023, we completed the SSA for Ute ladies tresses thanks to the huge efforts by Lark Wiley from our office. And there is a link there in yellow where you can link to the final SSA document. In fiscal year 2024 and 2025, we expect that the biological report for Winkler cactus and San Rafael cactus will be completed. We also expect to start on the heliotrope milkvetch SSA, which is likely to be completed in fiscal year 2025. Five-year reviews. We completed 2 5-year reviews in 2023, one for Ute ladies tresses, which was completed as part of the SSA process, and then also Navajo sedge, which was completed by the Arizona Ecological Services Field Office, but I want to mention that since it does also occur here in Utah. In fiscal year 2024, we have several 5-year reviews that will be coming up. We have the shrubby reed mustard, clay reed mustard, last chance Townsendia, clay phacelia, and heliotrope milkvetch, where Utah is the lead for completing those 5-year reviews. And then I also want to mention Siler pincushion cactus, where Arizona is the lead, but the species does also occur here in Utah. So you may see a request for information to help support that 5-year review process. Next, we have recovery plans. In 2023, we completed one recovery plan, finally, for the Uinta Basin hookless cactus and the Periette cactus, and there in yellow is a link to the final recovery plan, which is also available on our ECOS site, and that's where that link will take you. In 2024, the Arizona Ecological Services Field Office will be working on the recovery plan for Gerish's globe mallow, and we may reach out to you for information, support, or review for that for the Arizona Field Office. Next up, I'll talk about some conservation agreements, and these 4 agreements are conservation agreements we have for plant species that are just really kind of rolling along and ongoing. We have one for the Grams and White River beard tongue species, and we are implementing range-wide monitoring. And that is the focus still for that conservation agreement at the moment. The same for Goose Creek milkvetch, range-wide monitoring and trend analysis is ongoing for that species. And then the Cisco milkvetch, Stage Station milkvetch, and Isley's milkvetches, we are about a year and a half into that conservation agreement. We are establishing some additional range-wide monitoring plots as we are able to. It's been a challenging species to work with monitoring due to the inconsistencies of flowering and finding above ground plants due to climate. And as I mentioned previously, the Deseret milkvetch also has a conservation agreement, and the post-delisting monitoring and status review are ongoing for that species. And one last thing that I want to mention is I want to provide an update on our Uinta Basin and Central Utah Rare Plant Surveyor training that we offer each year. This year we are asking that people review the webinar that was recorded for 2023 and then attend a live question and answer session that we have scheduled for March 29th from 11 to 12. Please go to the link here for registration to register, and then you will receive an invitation to that question and answer session. The recording is linked here, and it is also located on our website. So you can find the link to the registration on our website, and then we will provide the link to the recording and the invitation upon request, or you can follow the link in this presentation. And that is all that I have for the Utah Ecological Services Field Office, and I'll open it up for questions. Thank you.